In today's video, I'm going to show loan officers how they can quickly and easily create their own designs for print and social media without having to worry about marketing people getting around to it, without outsourcing, and by making it a lot easier to provide additional value to the realtor partners by creating things like open house flyers. The tool I'm talking about is Canva, and it's by and far becoming the #1 design tool, mostly because it has a free version, which is really awesome. Its paid version, which is even better, is actually extremely cheap, and it's just really simple to use, and it has a ton of templates and built-in things so you don't have to search anywhere else on the internet. A lot of times you can click a button and you're ready to go right there. Now, I'm going to cover two different topics. That's the print side of things and the digital media side of things. So I'm going to break this video down into two parts. So let's dive in. So in this video, we're covering how to use it for print design, right? And so one of the easy things to do is just start by creating a design. There's really two ways to do this. One, you can pick a custom size right here and choose either inches, millimeters, pixels, whatever it is, if you know the size. The other alternative way to do it is actually find a pre-formatted size here. So if you want to look for a flyer, for instance, we can see right here, there's an 8.5 by 5.5. And then if you hover over, you may be able to see that there's different sizes available. So a lot of times it's pretty popular to use a portrait that's 8.5 by 11. That's a typical like open house flyer sheet. And in fact, I'm just going to start off with the template here so you can see really how simple it is. So it automatically takes me to the template section. So I'm just going to look for open house and see what they have available. Right here, there's a ton of the options already included right here. And you can scroll through, see if there's anything that you like. And then from there, once you like it, all you have to do is click on it. Now, it's really pretty easy to mess around with the designs in here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see how all this works. But anything you click on that's text-based, you can just type whatever you want. So obviously, this looks like it came with some weird typo. But let's say this house is $389,000. There you go. I'm just typing on a keyboard right now. It's really, really simple. And this is, again, anytime there's text. So my mortgage company or really a real estate company, whatever the case may be here. Now, if you have images of your own, you can just literally drag and drop them into the section and it will upload and you can use them for yourself. So one of the things you may want to do is like find some images like this and you can just replace it. So obviously the template, if you're doing like an open house flyer, it's not going to have the house that you're trying to show off. So you would just upload those pictures. Same thing if you wanted to put the realtor's picture here or things of that nature. The other cool thing is it has tons and tons of different fonts. So if you happen not to like the font that some part of the text is in, you can just select that and then click here and then find a font that you do like instead, right? So here we go. Now, obviously when I click that, it looks a little too big for this flyer, but I can just simply drag it and drop it and move it around and scale it to the size that I want. The other cool thing about it too is, let's say you're trying to match this to the company colors. Well, you can actually literally just pick any color that you want, or perhaps you find it, or maybe the company you work for or are creating this design for has their own color codes, and you can just pop them in here as well. So let's say I want to change that, and then that's pretty much how you would design this stuff as well. Now, it's super easy too. So if I just actually copy something, I can also paste it and then it's back in here. And now I can duplicate things over and over and over again. And even they have things like this called frames, which make it really cool to work with, right? So let's say I want this to be there in that frame. I can just drag this picture in and it puts it in this frame. And they actually have a ton of different ones that not all this shape, right? And like right down here, I'll take you to those so you can kind of see. So any of these images right here, if I were to drag it in here into the picture, then I could find whatever photo that I wanted to. Let's say I want to pick something like, I'm just trying to see if I can find a quick house. Boom, I can drop it in there and it's ready to go. Another thing I can do is adjust the colors and things on the houses and such as well, simply by clicking into it, hitting edit image, and then adjusting the different elements. So if you know anything about how this stuff works, it's not rocket science, but even if you don't, all you have to do is play around with the sliders a little bit and you can see all the different things that are possible from this. So this is a really cool way to create designs inside of Canva. And then once you're ready to go, you have a lot of options to download that. You can download in various different formats and plenty of other ways too. So this is one of the reasons why this tool is so popular. You can even do things like this, move designs around, slide things over to the side, however you want. I'm not going to complete this whole flyer here. I'm mostly just doing this so you understand like what is possible and what's how easy it is to use. As you can see, it is not rocket science using this tool. Anybody can create a design. And after you saw all these templates, you probably realize just how powerful this could be. You can create one for practically every realtor in your town just by changing a few colors and text and things of that nature. Now, the last thing I will mention is that I am using Canva Pro here, which means I have the paid version. There are definitely more things that are just included with this when you use this Pro version right here. And you can see right here in this little icon, it says Pro. It has this little crown. So if you didn't have the Pro version, you would only have the ones that do not have that, the free stuff, which is fine. It's a great place to start. And if you're not sure if you want to use this tool or not, if this is something for you, just get the free version to start with and see what you can get done with it. But there are so many more things that can be accomplished. And when I get into the other video about digital media, I'll cover a few more options as far as like what you can do and how you can design within this awesome tool. So thanks for watching this part of the video. Of course, there's a part 2 as well, and we'll try to drop that in the subtext below so you can find it pretty easily. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe because I drop videos like this all the time. And if you're looking for more creative options and ways to generate leads and improve your business, you might also want to visit our website at mortgagegrowthsystem.com and check out what we're doing for hundreds of loan officers to keep their pipeline full. Thank you so much. This is Brandon Robertson, the CEO and founder of the Mortgage Growth System.